Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Look, I think Charlo is still struggling. How many people out here are going to give credit to Jose Benavidez Jr., when he knocks out Charlo? I'm going to go ahead and say, man, I think Charlo is going to get knocked out. I don't think he's ready. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong. Let me tell you, under any other circumstances, I say Charlo wins the fight relatively easily, right? But on this one, I don't mind going out on a limb here and being wrong. I don't care if anyone comes back and says, just revisiting this post. So what? I just can't sit here and get behind this man who's out here looking like Khabib, Dagestanian, slurring his words, and seems to be all over the place, talking about how he's still getting better. What is a man who's still getting better doing preparing to fight? He needs to be better. He needs to be fixed. Or there needs to be some kind of path to recovery there that he's working on. It just, from listening to him, for me, I put it to you this way. I come from a background where we dealt with a lot of safety of flight issues and making sure we're doing things the right way, being proactive on the front end to get out in front of things so we don't have to deal with safety of flight issues and just without getting into all the specifics, without dealing with someone losing their life, right? And if I had somebody who was on my team that was talking like this, I couldn't expect them to be responsible. I couldn't expect them to have attention to detail, right? I couldn't expect them to communicate effectively. And I definitely couldn't expect them to have the discipline to manage a program to where now we're talking about having safety of flight problems and challenges and putting the pilot's safety at risk and other people's safety at risk as a result of somebody who says, well, I'm getting better. If you're getting better, then that means you need to get off of these programs because we can't afford to have a mishap. Same thing with him. They can't afford to have a mishap with him in the ring with the Jose Benavidez Jr., who's extremely mean, extremely nefarious, who's not going to care that he got in the ring with all these mental health issues and all these challenges. He's going to exploit that. He's going to try to beat him down. He's going to try to hurt him. And now Charlo takes a loss against somebody he shouldn't have lost to. It's just like when Daniel Jacobs came back and fought that guy. What's his name? Pergov, whatever his name was. Daniel Jacobs was going through a lot, man. But don't get me wrong, Pergov at the time was a monster. But Jacobs, I don't think, would have lost that fight had he not been going through his struggles. Oliver McCall, Lennox Lewis, all his problems showed up in the ring that night. You understand? Andrew Galata was beating Mike Tyson, but his problems showed up in the ring. Andrew Galata, Riddick Bowe, winning a fight, problems showed up in the ring. So I think with Jermall Charlo, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I just don't think he should be getting in the ring. When you got someone who's saying, I'm still getting better, that means you're not better. And with my background, right, this Hood Champion shit is just for fun. And this isn't who I am. I'm a boxing fan, so I created a channel to have fun. I'm retired. But when I watch this triggers something different in me. Because I've had these situations where people, you try to get them on a path to recovery. You're working with the folks at mental health and the professionals. But you know that sometimes you got to take people out of their positions until they get cleared by a professional. But for him, I don't know what the deal is, but when you get hit, someone like him coming out posting these weird videos and wearing the Khabib hat, you know what I'm saying? That's a problem, especially when they're slurring their words and they don't sound like they're really all together. You shouldn't be getting in the boxing ring. But you know what? That ain't my decision. That being said, y'all keep cool. We'll see how it goes. But I'm changing my position on him and Jose Benavidez only because I don't think Charlo is ready 100% mentally. Now, do I think he should win the fight? I'll tell you, no doubt he should never lose to Jose Benavidez Jr. Never. But he just doesn't seem to be there. So we'll see what happens. But right now, from the way he's sounding, I think Jose Benavidez may get him. He may get him. You just don't know if this man ain't 100%. Mentally, people, I'm telling you, you can't leave your mind behind. You can go from one continent to the next, one neighborhood to the next, one state to the next. You can change jobs. You can go wherever you want to go in this world, right? But your mind, you can't leave your mind behind. You can't leave your problems behind. That's impossible. You have to deal with it, confront it head on. And it takes time. That's a process. I'm not so sure he's gotten through that process. I'm not even sure he's 25% into the process. And I'm very concerned about that big-ass peak hat in his head. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that is. Y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. Yo, I wish him the best of luck. I really do. I just don't think that he is going to beat Jose Benavidez if he's not there mentally. Just can't do it. But, you know, when you get in the ring, sometimes it's different because I always, you know, when I'm training, I don't think about nothing, man. Like, I've been going to the gym a lot lately, man, you know, lifting weights and doing cardio. And I'm training kids right now, strength and conditioning with basketball. And I train my 2 little ones with boxing. And when I'm doing that, I don't think about nothing except what I'm doing, you know. So that could be something with Jermall where he gets in the ring and he just super locked in, and you may see a better Jermall. But statistically speaking, when you're talking about people who are suffering from mental health struggles, you just don't get a better performance out of them, okay? And that's a fact, man. Anyway, keep cool. I'm in the breeze.